didn't even know it was like 1 a.m.
I refuse to read this.
You will.
No.
Fucking will. Oh god.
Okay, first off, yes, this is a Yowie fic, and also it's a Ness Lucas fic. It's in the M section. You can put two and two together to find where this is going, so don't say I didn't even warn you, 'cause this ain't a fluff fic. Also, don't start thinking, ew, underage children. I did up their ages for the fic, so they are about 16 or so, still legal, which I feel is plenty old enough. So, also, if you don't still look like it, then don't read it. I'm not forcing you to read my crack pairing fics. I don't
crack.
a crack pairing fics.
Also, I don't have any characters. Meh. What a fucking cop out.
Don't make me read this.
We'll skip the first half and get to the good bits.
Alright. Aren't you a sweetheart? He laughed at his affection, but had to admit he did love the boy's sensitive side. However, there was another side of the blonde that
Only you knew about.
You know, since we're alone, oh my god, I paused at the right moment. M.N. Ness took his hand.
Say it like a Texas speech, like M.N. M.N. M.N.
Cake. Ness took his hand, warm from the water, and traced the line of his jaw, reaching... tased the line of his jaw.
Epic.
Reaching all the way under the blonde's chin, tilting it up tightly. Lucas followed his command, closing his eyes, ready to accept whatever the boy had planned. Ness, however, had stopped pulling away from him entirely. Hold on. This is fucking boring. Despite how much he loved the touch and the taste of the boy's kisses, Lucas began to tire of this sweet torture. He needed satisfaction. He needed it the only way that he could give it to him. They broke apart, panting for air. Ness could see it in those cloudy blue eyes, but he wanted to hear it from him. I told you, beg me for what you want, and I'll give it to you. He looked at the blonde with a matching expression. Lucas huffed at Ness's stubbornness. But if he wanted him to tell him, then fine. He escaped his grasp, then pulled himself out of the water, sitting on the rock behind him. He had no shame in showing himself to him, letting him know just how aroused he had become. The cold air now surrounding him had no effect. He let his eyes lock with his, telling him exactly what he wanted. Fuck me. The dark-haired youth was thrown through a slight loop. He knew he had heard correctly, but he wanted to be sure. Say it again. His voice was slightly curious, but at the same time low, almost husky-sounding, wanting to hear the blonde's command.
Say it again.
Fuck me. Just take me, please. He repeated, which was different. He had never heard such language from him, but at the same time, Ness couldn't help but find pleasure in this. Lucas's profane quest was possibly the most erotic thing to ever reach his ears. He then smirked. Who was he to deny such command? He rose up, water dripping off his once submerged body. Without the spring's distortion, the blonde could see he was just as turned on. He laid over on top of him, his hardened member positioned against him, ready to push forward. Ugh! Lucas, Lucas, Lucas,
Just.
Lucas couldn't help but let out a sharp gasp as he slowly entered. The water did, however, make it less painful.
This is fucking awful. Oh my god.
I want to die. Once
Who doesn't want to die? Especially after reading this.
Once they adjusted, being agonized by temptation, Ness began to make his move, following a slow, cautious rhythm to start. Neither of them were new to this, yet every time felt like their first.
Yes, ever time. Every time.
As he began to pick up his pace, the sounds escaping the blonde grew louder and more frequent. He closed... Fuck, I lost my place. He closed
his eyes.
He closed his eyes, letting the dark-haired boy completely take over him.
Alright, stop.
We're
I can't handle this.
We're barely halfway through, Jesus Christ.
No, seriously, I can't handle this.
Ah, Ness, don't...
I told you, stop,
Stop.
Even Lucas, well, just remove the don't. Even Lucas is telling you to stop.
Ah, Ness, stop.
I'm going to draw a stop sign.
I'm so close. He couldn't hold on much longer. The blonde quickly fell in rhythm with the other, climbing towards the end, shouting the boy's name as he dove deeper, the tightness growing. It became too constricting, wanting to be let loose.
Build. He
arched his back towards him, pushing up in the process. This caused a completely new sensation that quickly overloaded both of them. Lucas made on last attempt at prolonging their act, gripping Ness's shoulders to keep himself up as his strength gave away. Let's skip to the end. You know I would. As he answered back, he pulled himself from the warm water's grasp. Reaching out a hand, pulled the other up with him. Right as they were about to exit the gate, they shared one last kiss at the hot springs and exchanged the words, "I love you," reminding them that they would always treasure any moment they had together.
Well, that was fucking awful.
I want to fucking die.
That was awful. Right way. Just...
Stop now.
Dear God. Dear God. That was the one that sent it to you.
And mention of hot soda love. Jesus Christ.
For you, but this one's going to be slightly harder.
Oh, harder? It wasn't often during the Smash Bros. Competition that combatants could go take a vacation.
No.
What?
No, seriously. Read this.
Alright. Era una de las más tranquilas noches de la mansión de los Smashers. Nesway Lucas regresaban de Smashville luego de tener que hacer... What the fuck is this, Chinese?
I think it was Mexican or something. It's either Spanish Mexican. Or like moon.
I know. It was one of the quietest nights of the Smashers mansion.
Are you translating it?
Yeah.
No, read it like it is.
Okay. Oh, Ness, Mi duele
E
la
uno urte la
boca.
match the glass. Nocti le match and doslismus.
Bueno ya. Hora di cenar, Lucas. Le dijo Ness. Si. Mi ultima cena antes de
Mi
irme
ultima cena. Dun, dun, dun.
manana por
Mi
la no...
ultima cena.
Mi ultima cena.
Mi ultima cena.
Irme manana por la noche. Esa reunion familiar. I feel like I'm fucking...
Yeah, I am too an Acer fan.
I feel like I'm reciting a fucking magic book. Dijo.
You are reciting a magic book. Because this shit's magic.
Dijo Lucas pensando en lo que haría en los próximos días.
Próximos días. Próximos días. When you like turn into a frog or something.
Extrañar la dijo Ness tortilla.
Mi no español.
Gracias nasu, pero no te preocupes. Vuelo.
I don't even know where we are.
We're on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like the 6th line or paragraph, whatever the fuck it's called.
Ni duzones. Ay, gracias Nesu. Por no te ocupes. Bienvenido tu día. Seré dijo. Lucas aprende de una dimensión
Flotante.
Manchen, virdean, keramian, radio, cognon de letrio, da cruisen laba, prodia smash wheels, yes, pedicure.
Alright,
Graceful.
Should we actually read it in English?
Okay, actually, I have a better idea. Let's shove it into Google Translate. Translate it. Alright.
And translate it, like, to Chinese.
And then
translate it
back.
I'm gonna search up planes. Wait, no.
Search up planes.
Cars the movie. Oh, fuck, yes.
This is actually the 5,000 character maximum. Oh, god damn it. Well...
well, I'm going to read this.
There you go. Sally's story. Alright, we're doing this. Fuck this. We're doing this.
Can I read it?
Huh?
Can I read it?
Sorry.
Oh my god, this is fucking stupid. As the sun was setting in Radiator Springs, Sally Carrera was flipping through through a magazine in her hotel office. For Christ's sake. I wish someone would fucking come to Radiator Springs. This dumbass little town hasn't seen a goddamn customer for as long as Sally had been a resident.
No, you should have said, hadn't seen a customer for as goddamn long as Sally had been a goddamn resident.
Given she hadn't really lived there long, but it was still long enough to know that this town was suffering. There were only a few businesses still running, and only a handful of residents. Someone will notice us, and then we'll be put back on the map. Eventually. As she could read, she could hear Fillmore and Sarge over at Flo saying something about a yellow traffic light. Then suddenly, a loud backfiring noise along with the sound of Sheriff's siren was heard making its way up the road. Sally looked out the window of her office and saw a blur of screaming red knockdown. A line of... What? Knockdown. What the fuck is this shit? Then, as the barely recognizable shape of the car whizzed by,
while we're on the topic of cars...
It was suddenly veered to the right and was going straight at one of her cones. Oh shit. She owned the Cozy Cone Motel, and all the rooms were giant caution cones.
Just look at this Reddit now.
The car screamed and swerved.
Look at this Reddit.
Oh, okay.
It's great.
I wasn't
It's
finished.
awesome.
We're not even finishing these stories. We're just like, stop. Oh, God.
I know, we're pussies.
Oh, God. Oh, my fucking God.
Anthroplanes.
Lewd Plen. Hello, everyone. Aeromorph Amino. Hear my amino if you want to join. Jeezy. A lot of things have changed.
Flying low.
Hello, it's my first aeromorph that I ever drew, and this is from One Go. And I want to K. What do you think? And sorry if you see some bobs on the breasts, because I don't draw that much, and this is my first time.
Wow. Wow. Why? Why? Just why? Why Anthroplanes? Do we seriously need Anthroplanes in our lives? Why? Just why?
Why?
Why? Why? This is actually like the definition of cancer itself.
Yep.
Also,
Alright.
look what I found. Look what I found.
Oh. Let's finish reading this first. The car screamed and swerved again, heading back across the road. It went right into a barbed wire fence, which got hooked around its front rooms with... around its front bumper, and then headed towards Flo's Cafe. By this point, the car was too far down the road to see from the window, so Sally headed out of her cone and sat by Lizzie's Curious bumper. Oh wait, no.
I give up.
Lizzie's Curious shop.
Dude, stop. Please.
She noticed that the panicked car had been knocked down Luigi's tires and was currently hooked around the statue of her town's founder, Stanley.